Great to have you join us on this week's episode of ArtHouse. I'm Melinda Kinlami. I hope you're enjoying the month of September. Let's check out our lineup for today. World Photography Day has come and gone in August, but the pictures exhibited linger. Then we have the grand finale of the Children and Teenagers Art Program, which took place at a gallery in Lagos. Talk about a good way for the kids to end the holidays. You get the details in a moment. Join us again.
Our wordsmith for today is titled Compassion by Olufemi Adedeji. I know you're going through a ton. I know you're feeling bad that you don't have what you need in the morn. I know you're thirsty and have no hand to fetch water. Let me be the hand you need now. Don't be scared to tell me to help you be fine. I can do it if it's something that's within my reach. Call my name. I'll be there to help you shine. I'm sorry. Pity that you're giving up hope. I want to help you cope. It doesn't make me feel good, but I'm here now. I want to be next to you. I want to stretch forth my hand to touch you. You know I got you. Let me help you more. Call my name. I'll be there. If it's within your reach to help your fellow man, do it, because he's your neighbor. Take care of them.
We need each other, so try a little kindness and together we'll make the world a better place. This photo exhibition is to commemorate World Photography Day, which was celebrated last month with amazing snapshots in Lagos.
Other elements of visual arts are showcased in this photo walk fiesta, as the hall has an enthusiastic crowd anxious to take in everything that has been rolled out in this exhibition.
The essence of today is to celebrate photographers, celebrate photography, and the privilege we have to take photographs and share with families, friends, and relatives across the world. Because there was a time when people who lived on Earth do not have, there was nothing like picture. They were just living, so they don't have an idea what photograph or picture is all about. But here we are. We can take pictures with our phone, with our cameras, share with families, and see what we look like even years past. You understand? So we can document our growth and our milestone in life. It is a very rare privilege.
In every corner, something exciting is happening. A live drawing session, video, reeling out the different types of photographic images. To the paintings and sculptural pieces, adding more color to the pictures that speak louder than words.
We're celebrating World Photography Day. We're also celebrating other forms of art, like the painting, the graphics, and the visual art in general, which is something really commendable. I personally want to say thank you to the organizer or to sponsors of this project.
I've always loved photography, I love art, I love designs, and anything that has to do with photography and art and all of that, I'm very quick to go. And coming here to see them herald such a lofty event is something that I think that they should keep up. To one, bring photographers together, bring design guys together and the art guys together. And two, to create a community of art lovers and art creators to be able to create synergy and also, see how ideas can kind of immerse into themselves to be able to, further empower, our visual sense of things in Nigeria and Africa at large, and more importantly, to be able to create an economy, that people can depend on. Because the truth is that for me, I love it because I'm now beginning to see that community of the kind of things that I love to see come together. I want to be a part of it. Yes, I want to participate in all of these things continuously and see how my own ideas can kind of play out.
Then the reason for whom everyone has gathered, an exhibition of photographs.
Photography, art, all those creative works, all those creative sides of business are growing. They are growing and they are leaving their mark, they are leaving their impact. And people are starting to express them in different forms, right? Photography is not just photography anymore. There's photo art, there's, you can see that even photographers even have exhibitions here, so you can actually be a photographer and also be a photo artist, so and then also seeing the other different expressions of art, people using all sorts of things to create art. It is beautiful.
This project has come to stay. Our audience should expect even a bigger project next year, which incorporates photography and other forms of visual art. But trust me, it's going to be bigger and louder next year.
I love the masterclass where you will see Godziwa Boise, talk about the legal aspect of art, photography and all of that. You see Kelechi Amadi and all of these guys saying interesting things. So I've been able to pick a few lessons around photography, art and designs in itself. And most importantly, I'm able to also see the various creative works by different artists, and I'm able to have a lot of interactions with various people. So honestly, these are key takeaways for me, and I'm also going to see how the experience here can play out, in my own space, using tech to drive entrepreneurship in photography, art, and designs.
First of all, define where you are in terms of creativity, remuneration, notoriety, okay? And then decide where you want to get to. And all you need to do to get there is to practice and improve every day. You can learn everything you want on YouTube. This is exposure. This is people getting to know more about photography. It's open to the public. What can I say? It's amazing.
It's certainly an event art lovers won't forget in a hurry, as it enlightened and entertained them on the beauty of this genre, especially the need to focus, click, and capture the ever-changing times.
Oh Allah, though blind I saw and smelt raw blood-stained darkness all over again, and the piercing ray of light that comes from within is darkened slowly by the impending perilous pathways of utter disaster.
Taking a moment now, when we return, your works of art for this week and more. Join us again.
I remember since the wife you really wanted was never sent from Zender, I became the perfect victim. After all, you bought me at the age of 4. And at the age of 9, you turned me into a pouch to bear you a child. I even gave him my breast to suckle. And when it was time to crystallize the false oath of my freedom from your prison, you turned me into a common slave. Wallahi, Narense, you Dahiru Mohammed, you know me. When I promise, I keep it. And when I speak, Allah listens. You have abused the very pit of my womb. 1,000 curses on your damn soul.
Zainab, Haba, for the sake of your son.
Son?
Tell me, son. Tell me. What happened to him here? They killed him?
No, may Allah forbid.
Dead? Answer me. Did they strangle him in his sleep?
No.
Did policemen come with guns and lead him away?
Yes, under the cover of smoke.
Did you hear gunshots? We had it here too.
Yes, Baba, I was there, wallahi, but...
They have killed him. That is why you hesitate. My AK-41 Yalina. Why, Allah, why? They have killed another son of Fodio. May Allah kill them all.
Baba, the emir is well, but they have taken him out of town. He has been removed, but we have a new emir now.
La. Who?
Aminu Ado Bayero.
Aminu?
The emir of Bichi, who is now the new emir of Kano.
So fast?
They don't want a vacuum.
But so fast as if, well, Allah must have given a nod to this. May he reign long on the throne.
Amen.
So, who had a hand in this? Who did the devil use this time?
Nobody.
Nobody.
But everyone had a fingertip soiled with red palm oil. It was all so fuzzy. They shifted all their personal guilt on Allah. Even I considered myself the biggest fake. I had failed the man I had sworn to protect with my life. We had to face our displacement. All the same, we were welcomed.
So what happened?
For 1 second, his shoulders dropped.
Haba.
His al-Kaaba shifted. No one could move to adjust it.
Subhanallah.
And we stood in pains, transfixed with tense eyes. We shook our heads, and in our hearts, we sent 1,000 curses to his enemies.
Now, tell me, what other developments are taking place in the palace, son?
They returned to the old 5 provinces. Kano, Rano, Bichi, Karaye, and Gaya. It was to decentralize the power of the emir. Make him look more ordinary and less majestic. Baba, Kano is just a common number out of 5.
What?
And these are the works of art you sent in this week. Let's begin with Stroke of Beauty, an oil and ink on linen work done by Tomiwa Adelagun. Then Damilola has this oil and acrylic on canvas piece titled While I Hope. And this Ankara fabric collage painting on canvas is done by Theophilus. It's called African Prince. Then Pleasure of Rose is an acrylic on canvas work done by Oluwafemi Afolabi. Wilson Zuze has Balancing Rocks, an acrylic on canvas piece he created. Then this ballpoint pen on paper work, it's called Enclosure by Ozzy Favor. Achike Anayo has Glory 2. Then Dumbo Debbie is celebrating Michael Jackson, the legendary musician, with this biro on paper work. Then Innocent Chikeze wraps things up with Sweet Melody, an acrylic on canvas piece. And that concludes the works of art you sent in this week. We appreciate you as always for sending them in and encourage you to keep them coming. Don't forget to tag them properly as well as you upload them for our viewing pleasure.
To enhance your creativity, you must be original in your work.
For many years now, the Biodun Omolayo Art Gallery holds training sessions for children to keep them engaged during the holidays. It always ends with an exhibition of the works of art and other performances done by them.
These are works of art created by participants of the Young at Art, a program which has been running since 2004 at the Biodun Omolayo Art Gallery in Lagos. Its purpose is to harness the creative potentials of children and teens.
The children have been engaged for 8 weeks precisely, since July to date. And then, just like a regular program, we have the visual art, we have the performing art, and then we have the literary art, because we are not limited to the visual art alone.
Seeing the world through the eyes of a child can be very uplifting, as one can view the innocence, raw talent, and beauty.
I'm actually very impressed. I used to frequent the gallery when I drop my children. So I go around, I see their individual works, but now seeing them on the board gives me a different perspective. As in the level of creativity is mind-blowing, considering their ages. In fact, I keep asking them what was the idea behind their concepts.
If you look around, you see their different display of their artworks, what they've done for the past 8 weeks. The children have justified their being in Young at Art for 8 weeks through all the artwork that they've produced. And you can see this one is more comprehensive than all the one we've been having before. The whole place is filled up. Imagine a whole gallery like this filled with the children artworks all over the place. So it's an interesting one. And then you can see even the younger ones from age 4. We have age 4, we have 19, we have even 16. They all perform excellently well.
It's a non-academic and informal setting in the gallery as they are taking through other aspects of creativity beyond visual arts.
You've seen our program before. You will notice that there are a lot of improvement. Every year there's one improvement after the other. We've increased the content of the program. And now we have, like some of you have witnessed before, we have English diction, we have creative writing, we even introduced soap making. Soap making for the children to do something, that the entrepreneurial aspect of it, so that they can produce something to make money. We taught them that. They've been doing something on fashion illustration and designing as well. So there's a whole lot that the children have been doing.
I actually feel very happy because being an artist, you should learn how to solve problems to the world. Like when you do your artwork, you should be the one that will solve the problem to the world.
Parents and caregivers are encouraged to allow their wards choose their profession, as every child needs ingenuity to navigate life.
I'm really impressed. In fact, though this is not my first time of coming here, but this one is very different. In fact, I want to give a kudos to the instructors, as it were. They are really doing a good job. So I want more breeze to their elbow. It's a good job. It's a good job. I can see everything is really, really beautiful and lovely. I love it.
It's been a very amazing experience. It's not only about the arts, it's an all-encompassing, like a total child summer camp. My daughter always looks forward to coming back to Young at Arts.
According to the organizer, Biodun Malayo, the purpose of bringing these children together is not only to train them in the art, but to bring out the innate creative traits which will help them in their chosen career path.
Those creative juices will work wonders as they return to school. And there's more to expect, but that will be on the next episode of the program.
Coming up on the program, it's been called the first Lagos Abstract Art Fair. Art of Heart is a solo exhibition of the recent creations done by multi-talented artist Sylvester Aguda in Lagos. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your ArtHouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of ArtHouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on ArtHouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's the program today. We thank you for always being there and look forward to interacting with you on our various social media platforms. I'm Melinda Akinlami, encouraging you to stay safe and keep being creative.